Roll for random encounter.
Welcome to the Random Encounter Show, everyone. I'm Death Stalker 5, and we're here kicking off the pilot episode for our brand new series, The Beginner's Guide to Role-Playing Games. Are you excited? I know I am, because it's one of the main reasons I wanted to come on YouTube and start the channel. You know, because I struggled so much when I first wanted to get involved with the hobby as a child. We didn't have YouTube, we didn't have Google, we didn't have any of the modern resources. It took a lot of reading, it took a lot of playing, and it took talking to people who knew what they were doing, which were very few around my area as a child. So it did take me several years until I was competent enough in the hobby to make sound decisions and really figure out how to make it a hobby, create my own tabletop experiences catered to exactly what I desired out of them. And that's what this entire series is geared toward. I figured it would be helpful to lay down sort of a pilot episode of the why and the how this series will go. As to the how, the audience that's been around the Random Encounter Show here for a few months on YouTube, I'm preaching to the choir here. But I feel like there will probably be quite a few new people to our audience join in. So I want to tell you that, hey, we don't have the flashy production here. We don't have the professionally scripted videos going on and hardly any editing. You know, I'm just an experienced hobby gamer who's been into it for years, and I have a passion for sharing my hobby and trying to welcome new people into the hobby and trying to give ideas and inspiration to other hobby gamers for their own tables. I know a lot of people are used to the 3 and 5 minute flashy videos out there. For a lot of us in the hobby, we can tell, and I'm not putting anybody down here, you know, but a lot of us can tell there's a lot of people out there, no matter how popular they are, they really don't know what they're talking about. It's just the honest truth. I don't do a whole lot of YouTube watching, especially for tabletop gaming, but I have in the past looked at some videos and things, and quite a few times it became apparent that this person bought something and wanted to show it on the camera, but the information they gave out, a Google search page would yield better information than what they gave out. Again, that's not to put anything down, but it's just to put you in the mindset of what I do here. I try to make it personable here. I want you to come to the episodes, have you a drink, a coffee, whatever you want, a snack maybe, and I want it to feel like you're sitting in the game room with me or sitting at the table with me, and we're just having a discussion. You know, my audience is a community. The Random Encounter Show is a community, and it's for the community that I do this. Hey, why not? So let's move over into what to expect from the series itself. It doesn't matter whether you are brand new to the idea of tabletop role-playing games, or if you've been in it for several years, but maybe you've never played anything except a gateway game like Dungeons and Dragons. You know, from the very first episode, we're going to try to help the people trying to decide whether role-playing games are right for them. We'll discuss what are role-playing games and are they right for you. And we will move on through the series episode by episode and unveil, you know, the entire process of learning about role-playing games. Things like what you need for role-playing games, how to choose the appropriate system for your table, how to quickly learn how to play most role-playing games, how to join a group or how to form a group, you know, and so forth. It's the series, I don't know how long it will take us to do this series. I'm just being honest. but it is a foundation stone itself for what's going to be coming with the Random Encounter Show channel, because we're going to be moving into solitaire role-playing games. If you're not familiar with that scene, you're in for a treat. If you are familiar with that scene and you're wanting to learn more, I promise without a doubt that if you're playing things like 4 Against Darkness, or you're following along some of these YouTubers that just push products at you and say, try this, try this, try this, whatever, you will get some product pushing, you know, because there's several products that I really love, and it takes a lot of ease of use, takes a lot of time off developing your own. But I'm going to teach you how to truly develop and build your own solo gaming experience, personalized to your table. So stick around, you know. And then we're going to get into things like advanced role-playing games, you know. But from this series, I am confident that I can take a complete beginner who has no idea what's going on with tabletop role-playing games, and at the end of it, you will be at least at an intermediate level, that you'll know what's going on, you'll know what you want, and you will know how to properly approach it. In fact, if you join a group of people that's been playing something like only Dungeons and Dragons for 2 or 3 years, you will probably be more knowledgeable overall in the hobby than they are. So stick around. If this interests you, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know, we will be releasing this in the playlist here for this, along with other things that I hope are interesting to you. Board game reviews, role-playing game reviews, and different projects and things throughout time, along with this series before we move into the other main series of the channel. Anyways, I'm Deathstalker5, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode.
Hey, this is Deathstalker5. If you like the Random Encounter Show, make sure you're subscribed to our channel so that you'll be the first to know when we upload a new episode. Want to support the show? Head over to Questing Table Studio on Facebook. Let us help you bring your table to life with miniature painting services and terrain.